Hey everybody, it's Melissa at Twin Oaks Farm Poultry. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Please press subscribe while you're here with us. And today I'm showing you kind of what you don't want to find when you go out to your chicken barn that you're raising Cornish rock cross meat birds in. What I'm showing you there is basically like birds just packed in together just as close as they can get because they're cool. It's chilly. We're in Ohio, southeast Ohio in March. And while we had some 75-degree days back in February, now we're back to regular winter weather and it's 36 outside. It's been damp a few days and these little birdies are kind of chilly. So at this point, we're, small time, small scale raising chickens to sell poultry, and we don't have heated barn. We got to work with the resources we have. And as far as the setup in the building to provide a heat source, well, yeah, it's heat lamps. And basically we have a love-hate relationship with the heat lamps because we hate using them because obviously there's an element of you worry about the safety of using that hot bulb in a barn setting. But on the other hand, as far as efficiency, cost effectiveness, and effective use of a tool, heat bulbs really do help provide a heat source for your birds when it's cold. And I know there's all kinds of other things like brooder plates and different things, and those work on a smaller scale than this. But even at our small scale, where we're talking about 100 birds at a time instead of half a dozen birds at a time, the things like the brooder plates, it doesn't get it. So we have, for example, 8 heat lamps on this group of birds, 8 heat lamps, about 100 birds. So in general, that's effective. But when it's been 20s at night and 30s during the day and it's been damp, they're starting to feel that. And it's a concern in the first 3 weeks of these particular chicks, this kind of breed, that we need to keep them with the ability to stay warm. So that's what I said. What we don't want to see is this, because it just basically indicates that they're cold. Now that was actually a good sign. What just happened there, we had one get up and one out further, just like that one just did. And we're back to, in this little group at least, we can see the middle where there's no birds, where that beam is hitting, and they've spread out around it a little bit. And so that's actually a good development. Same going here. There is almost a semicircle. Now here, they're in a single layer, but not piled up. Here, they are in a single layer, but their tails are pointed in, and I can see the middle of that circle. Same here. We can see a little bit of the middle of that circle. These guys are all in a layer. This is in a layer. So this is okay. I mean, it could be better, but it could be worse too. So these guys are a little more piled up than we want, but see, they're trying to get out. But that's where it's a problem. If one gets too warm in there and can't get out, we're probably going to lose him from overheating and not getting fresh air. And even like in a group like this, if one decides from the outside, say, it wants to move in because it's too chilly and it steps on the other ones or stacks on the other ones, then that's difficult. But that's going to cause some problems in that group of birds, and we can create injury. So those are things we watch. So basically, when it's cold like this, just pretty much about every hour or so, I'm going to be out here having the birds move around. And basically, I just kind of remove the heat lamp from them, and that they realize the heat's not there anymore, and they get up. And then I'll take like the pitchfork or rake and go through and fluff the bedding, and having that bedding looser helps them. So that's kind of one of the things. It's a challenge raising meat chickens. If you don't want to fight that, just raise them in the warm weather is the best advice. So come back again, join us on Twin Oaks Farm Poultry on YouTube. Please subscribe and let us know if there's anything you want us to try to do a video on regarding chickens, and we'll make an effort. So take care and stay warm.